Okay. Let me make sure everything, so my mic's working fine. Oh god, those sounds working fine. Sound alerts look like they're looking fine. Okay. It's definitely been a minute since I last streamed, so I apologize. Let me close my window actually. I see that there's some wind being picked up. Oh, that'll help hopefully. Okay. It's been a minute since I streamed, so I just want to be sure everything is working properly. My last final is due tomorrow, so I can finally think about things other than the stress of putting out schoolwork. Okay, welcome to my island. I know that I've streamed this before, but so much of my island has changed since I last streamed. I want to give a quick island tour, and then we'll get started with the construction. As far as the construction goes, I actually started... I should pull that up. I made a map for myself for how to construct this. It's extremely rough, just because of how the game is. So it's going to help me get an idea of exactly how to put this all together. I might need to time travel a couple times, just to put things in place like bridges and inclines. As soon as Illustrator feels like, there it goes, okay. Yeah, so I'm super excited about this. I did a little bit of research into Japanese gardens in preparation for making my own. So I'm excited to see what I can do with this space. Okay. So first things first, this is where you first come in. Oh, another thing that I'm super happy with is I have all the villagers that I want in my island now. So I'm excited about that. Super excited for the bushes they added to the game. It makes things look so fantastic. What's up, Lily? Okay. You do you. Town hall area. Pretty simple, but my place is called Orchid Cay, so I thought it'd be fun to have a little marine theme entry area. This can play whatever I want. Let's go ahead and put it on bubblegum. I just put it on this because it's a nice little day in the life kind of thing. This is my junkyard. It is used for extra DIYs or just like furniture I don't need. Museum area. I love these manholes. I'm so glad that they added these to the game and that you can actually customize them. If you don't have any in your town yet, I highly recommend just buy a manhole recipe, and then you can customize them to look really cool. I have 2 in my town, so this is one. This is where the museum is. I'm not gonna go through that because if you're up to date with the game, you should already have everything that I have. Tiny library. Just a little pond down here. Something you'll notice with my town is that there's a lot of water because I love water. That's really the only reason. I think water is just a very soothing thing to have. Okay, so it's like once you get to my town, you come here. I got little signs that show where all the important things are. I looked for these signs for like days. I was very happy to find a DIY for it. Here we got a Nooks, and then we got a little hangout area where the snack and drink machine are. And this is another little square area. Here lives Lionel, Hopper, and Zucker's down here. Hey boy. Gave Zucker his own little fun space. I want to try and theme each villager's space with just kind of like their own thing. Since all the villagers are spaced out so well, they have the space to have that. So I want to add more to Lionel's area, and I need to give Hopper his own stuff, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with his stuff yet. It might just be I don't have a plan until winter comes, honestly. Ooh. I don't like those colors. Those are hard on my eyes. Okay. Oh, and of course, back here is where Lily lives. I made this place especially for her because she's wonderful. And then if you come down here, this is where the dock is with all the fishing poles and everything. So that's basically the bottom right part of my island. Let's swing to the top right. I'll start on this side first. So I've got a little house sign, so if you keep following this path, you'll get to my house eventually, but we won't get there yet. There's a public park area with some weeds. It's got a little wishing well. This is where I did grow black roses for a little while. Now I'm trying to grow orange ones so I can get the blue ones. Just little water features, nice little pond you can fish in, and that feeds down into Lily's house area. It's just a nice little public park. Here we have meringue. Well, first of all, we have this. I had no idea what to do with this space for the longest time, but this felt right. Where just like little mini concessions, so I just slapped that in there. This is Meringues House. I got her into my town. She was like my 3rd or 4th villager. I was very happy. I found her on an island, and I didn't know how much she was coveted until later. Let's see if she's making something. But I am not a huge fan of rhinos in the game generally, but when I saw her, I knew I just had to have her because she's got a strawberry for a horn. She's amazing. So she's very good to have. There are a lot of really good normal type villagers in this game, and I wish I could have them all, but that would make for a really boring town. I didn't know until recently that this thing could actually produce noodles. Look at that. Little subway coming down. Super fun. Up here is where the jocks live. So we got Drift and Jay. I love them both very much. So I gave them their own little workout beach area. Drift is very good. He's got a huge mouth. Drift, Lily, and Hopper were in my Wild World game, you know, back in whenever that came out, like 2006. So I wanted them in this game very badly, because I think they're all great. And then here's Jay's place. Is he making something? Nope. Jay was my first villager on this island. Jay and Canberra, but I've let Canberra go to get replaced by someone else. And I keep all my black roses up here, so I gotta water these before I go to bed tonight. Let's go down and up here. My house is in the top right corner, but you'll see plenty of my house later as I'm trying to make ingredients for my island. So here's another manhole that I really like the design of, and I thought it was very fitting to put this next to like a little mountainous area with all these waterfalls, all these flowers. It's very good. And then up here, I'm just now starting to make a sculpture garden, and I'm super excited to get this done. I'm collecting any sculptures that I can, whether they're real or fake. Like this terracotta soldier's fake, and this little alien guy's fake because he has the antenna. The real one doesn't have the antenna. I'm starting to put things here just in place of things that seem like statues, like the ammonites and the trilobites. They'll get replaced by actual art later. But the Moai statue and the Stonehenge, I think, work very well out here. I could definitely replace this bust of Nefertiti at some point. Gulliver came today, and then I've got a lookout point over here. So that's basically the top right area of my island. And we'll come down here. And if you guys ever want to know how to design something that I've passed by on my island, just go ahead and ask, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. This area is where the ladies live. We've got Pashmina in this house, she's like the only person with a big sister personality that I wanted in my island, really. But I think the personality is fun, just not any of the designs of the people. Except for Pashmina. I think she's actually genuinely good. I don't have coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I'm just going to say sugar because I like sweet things. Yeah, caffeine and sugar. Just because I know, well, I've heard the taste of coffee is bitter, and I don't think I would like a bitter drink. This probably takes up more of my island than I think it has any right to. This is just my garden. Each little plot is dedicated to a certain flower, and I actually think I'm going to replace, where are the tulips? Because the tulips don't have many colors. I would probably replace them with a bunch of purple mums so I can get green mums. It's probably the best course of action there. Little beach hangout area. Coming up here, we have, I think this is just as close to an orchard as I'll get. This is just a bunch of trees. This is a heavily forested area. Carmen lives here, and she's great. And then if you come up here, this is where my Able Sisters is. Got a bunch of stuff being displayed outside. And then this is where Blanche lives. I don't know if it's Blanche or like Blanche. Or Blanc. She seems French, even though she's very Asian themed. I don't know. But I like her. She's great. I designed her house out, her like front yard and everything, because the inside of her house is very Asian. Up there is just more beach, and then here is a dedicated campsite. So as far as all the major features of my town goes, these are all of them. And then up here above me is where the whole Zen garden is going to go. So it's going to definitely be the largest feature of my island. It's going to be like 2 of my sculpture gardens put next to each other. I just put this little guy here to signify, hey, construction's starting. I'm gonna move him back a little bit, actually. So the first thing we need to do is put down water. Once I figure out where the water's gonna go, everything else will fall in place. And I wish I could show you guys the layout that I drew. But it would just be difficult to move all that over so you guys could see it. But just take my word for it, it's all planned out. So a ramp is going to go here, and then it's going to have a path that goes from the ramp to a large circle path that encompasses the entire garden. So like I said before, I did quite a bit of research for how to construct this. And I'm going to try and follow my notes as much as possible, but we'll see what happens. I was just doing a lot of research on how a Japanese garden is actually constructed. There are certain things like how the water flows and what kind of rocks get put next to water that are taken into account. But for now, let's see, I need to find like the center. Asymmetry is also another big thing about Japanese gardens. So I'm not going to be symmetrical, but I'm going to be almost there. Okay. I need to utilize my mini map a lot too. So that's on the left side. Okay. So let's put our first little waterfall right there. Okay, so I'm going to have a small pond here, and then a bridge that crosses here, and then a large pond up here. And then on the sides is going to be kind of pine tree / bamboo with bushes. And then probably this area is going to have like a little sit down area. I have a deer scare ready to go that I can put over here. Yeah, I like that idea. So let's establish the corners of the lake. I'll call it a lake just because it's going to be bigger than the pond. So there's going to be one corner there. And I kind of want the lake to be like overwhelmingly big, like you can't see it all in one shot. That's a little too close. Let's put it right there. Call that good. Okay. Well, it's not overwhelming, but it's definitely pretty big. And then we want to make this pond a little smaller. Another thing I need to take into account is how wide... I need to figure out how wide a river needs to be for a bridge to cross it. Okay. And we'll put the river like right there. So one thing that's important is the river needs to either flow from the southeast to the west or from north to south. It's based on two different ideas in Buddhism. And I'm getting all my information from Wikipedia. I know it's not the best source, but it's honestly the only source I had. It's really hard to find information on Japanese gardens outside of Wikipedia for some reason. All the websites I kept running into were like, how to make your garden look more Japanese in these 10 easy steps. It's like, okay, well, I don't want this. I think that's wide enough. I think that's good. Okay. So once we do that, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the river, the width of it be as wide as a bridge, and then before it gets to the smaller pond, it's gonna narrow just a little bit and then come out. We'll see how that goes. With my island, I definitely don't work in grids very much. I want to give things kind of an organic feel. So you'll see just as I work, I don't work too much in just, well, I say that. Obviously have like these straight lines, but I mean, you gotta just do what you can with the game's limitations. But I don't work too much in grid shapes, and you probably saw that just in seeing how my town's laid out. I just like having the feel of things are a little more wild than normal. Okay, so this will come out. This is a little more close to the cliff than I thought it would be. But we can fix that. That's fine. What I need to figure out is how wide the bridge is. Maybe I'll just go ahead and no, I shouldn't ask Nook to put in the bridge just yet. I'll put it in soon, just so I have an idea. Because it's only that wide, yeah. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost. I'll measure it out with dirt path. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this width of water is good then. Okay. So if I just move this a block up and then I can round this out a little bit. All right, let's do that. Okay, so then we fill this in, round this off, and round, nope, stop it. I hate this about the water terraforming, it's just so fickle sometimes. Okay, so, nope. There's that, and then there's that. Okay. I wonder if I should even do it like that. Probably from the other side, honestly. I think that would work better. Because then it makes that little outcropping over here look a little more natural. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Let's stick with this. So then... we need this and this. Nope. This here so that we can get a natural bend. There we go. I also didn't want to create a body of water that would be impossible to fish in. So hopefully there will be enough close angles that a fish can be in the middle of the pond and you can get to it. Okay. This width up here in this area. What I'm gonna do is, so I've got this pagoda. I might as well put it down right now so it can help me determine where it's gonna go. So the pond is gonna go around it. It's gonna exist on its own little peninsula kind of thing. That's a little too far forward, isn't it? Push it back one. I want to make sure there's plenty of space back here to walk around it as well, because I'm going to be putting fencing back here or something. I don't know exactly yet. Maybe not fencing. Maybe I could put... let's measure it out in holes, because I want to put bamboo at some point. And if I could just have it like that... Okay, that's good information. If I can have you walking in front of the bamboo, that'd be nice. And then this goes like that. Okay. Can I even... Nope, I can't. How many spaces does this pagoda take up? Some weird number. Okay, that's doable. My chest has been giving me pain all day. I don't know why. I think I slept on it weird. Ah, dang it. So I'm kind of running into the problem that I was somewhat expecting to happen, but hoping wouldn't happen, where just things are a little smaller than I would have hoped. But I'll make it work. Still gonna make it work. So I've kind of designed my island like Disneyland, in such a way that each time you look at something from the screen, like say this. Actually, that's a dang good view. I like that a lot, because what the bridge is going to be there is going to look great. So just everything you see in your screen at one point is like a picturesque moment, just like this is where you are kind of right now. So for example, with my campsite, I can capture all my campsite in one moment, in one camera angle. So like this, boom. And not only that, but no matter where I am in the campsite, it feels like I'm only in the campsite. With the exception of just like being on the very, very edge, where it's like I can see beach, but even then it's not too intrusive. So that's been my goal for just about all my spaces. So like here, you're definitely in Blanche's yard. Here, you're at Abel's, and no matter where you move around in the space, you only feel like you're at Abel's. And I feel like that's a very important thing to incorporate in a person's island, is it just feels like you're in this little space, and while you're in that space, it feels like you're only in that space. There's not too much bleeding in from other areas. So that's been my goal for this whole game, really, is to make every area feel like its own thing. And I feel like I've been accomplishing that. It's been very nice. I'm hoping everyone can hear me and the game and everything okay. And by everyone, I mean the one person that I can see is watching, which I appreciate you being here. But still, maybe this is recorded for YouTube at some... Well, it is being recorded by YouTube, but just maybe somebody will be able to use what I'm saying as a tool for their own island design. Maybe I should not bury that out just yet. Okay, thanks, Repo Man. Nope, don't want to do that. And now, see, this is what I didn't want to have happen. Let's see if I can fix this. It's just not centered. That's the only thing. So let's see. Do that. And then pull you over here. Now I think I should be able to... Oh, what it is because it's too square. And so it's like I need to align it like that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That actually helps me quite a bit. Let's get you out of here. Nope. Oh. Thanks for being here, Reese. I appreciate it. I wonder where Shell is. She said she'd want to be here too. But she might be lurking. And if anything, I can copy the VOD that was made and post it here. Now, while I'm thinking about it, I want to... No, that's off center. What do I do? Let's get these things out of the way. Why is this off center though? Can I push this? Okay, so it can go there. Well, I appreciate it. I probably put more thought. Why is that not center? What's happening? I'm going crazy. Did they just design the pagoda wrong? Because it feels like there should be one more spot there. I do overthink these things, is what it comes down to. I think of it from like every possible angle. like with my island, I think of it in a way of just like ease of navigation for visitors to get around. I've put a lot of work into that. Why? I don't know. It's just how my brain works. I feel like I need to be efficient with these things. Okay, I don't understand why this is not working. Because if I move it... Come on. It's like either or. But I think I'm just gonna have to live with it. You know, I do have to live with it because that's what Japanese gardens are all about, is asymmetry. So I don't know why I'm freaking out. I need to fix the problem by not fixing the problem. Problem fixed. I did it. Okay. Let's get the rest of this squared away. Yeah, it does. That makes total sense now. It's on 1.5. That didn't even like cross my mind that it could be 1.5, so thanks for helping me figure that out. But it forces me to be asymmetrical, and I can't be angry at it for that. What I need to do is move it back a little bit. Let's put down some dirt. Or, now stone. Pull it back just a little bit. There are the steps. Okay. I wonder... Yeah, let's put it like that. That's fine. Okay, cool. Get some water in here. Yeah, I wonder if there are any other pieces of furniture. It might be the case for like the Tower of Pisa and stuff. Okay. So I just need to establish how wide this thing can be. So there's that. Let's see how it looks from the map. So that's pretty good. There's definitely a lot of room there on the right side that I wasn't intending, but I could definitely make use of it. Yeah, I can make really good use of that, actually. Let's also... Oh, that's nice. Unintentional, but nice. Let's dig out some space over here. I feel like I could put something fun right there, or at least maybe a tree. You know what I need to do? I need to actually fill in this corner a little bit. Not there. There we go. That looks better. And then fill in this corner. Nice. Okay. And we already have fish. And I feel like I've already accomplished the whole being able to fish from any point. Because there's going to be a bridge here so you can get that fish. I'm pretty sure this is a river, technically. Yeah, the water's flowing, so that's good. That's what I wanted. Let's actually make this waterfall a little larger. And then, there we go. So do it like that. And I want all this water to feel connected. So I'm going to connect this to the pond that's already been down here since I first moved into this island. Nice. And that way, so this is more me trying to think of different uses for everything. So beforehand, you would only be able to get to the campsite if you went this way, and I had my old Zen garden up here, and then I had a little festival area. But now, since this whole thing's in the way, I built this incline right here to get to the campsite. But I still wanted to give myself a way to get to the campsite if I needed to, and so I just made this front path accessible. And the fact that I'm not making this a double wide waterfall, which I don't think would matter anyway, but it just makes it easier to jump across, so I can still keep this as a front walkway. I also did that same principle for the waterfalls over here. So like this is my house area, and if I want to get straight to the museum or to the statue garden, I could just hop these. So for me, navigation on my island is a huge thing. I don't want to have to get stopped by so many things. So even if it's just part of the scenery, it also can double for me as a way to get around. Oh, that's a tarantula. Come here. Come on. Nice. I keep forgetting, so there are some times when it's like I see a tarantula just minding his own business, and they don't attack you unless you have a net out. And so all the time it's just like I see a tarantula, it's wandering around, I get out my net, and the moment I get it out, it starts running for me. And by the time that I even try to pull my net back, it's already poisoned me. So I need to just run as soon as I get my net out. Come on, friend. Dang it. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's go talk to Tom Nook and get the bridge built so that I don't have to worry about that anymore. And that'll make things easier for me. And then I can get the incline next. Ooh, you're a big boy. You're probably just a black bass, though. I would only care if you were large and on the cliffs. No, it could be a snapping turtle. What am I talking about? Oh well. Nook, set me up. let's build a bridge. Now, when it comes to Japanese gardens, doing the normal, plain, brown one is the best way to go. Because with the Japanese garden, they don't paint their bridges very often. Sometimes they do, but that's more of a Chinese thing. An unpainted brown bridge is definitely more Japanese. I can never have too many waterfalls on my island. I love waterfalls so much. Now that's a big cliff, boy. I really wanted to put another body of water just on my cliffs because I have hardly any cliff fishing. And so having this is going to be nice. Dace. Okay. Let's see how this goes. It's perfect. I wish the bridges were smaller, but I'll live with what I got. And honestly, given that that's there, I'm probably going to push this out a little more. Because what I ultimately want to have happen is I want a tree and some bushes blocking the view here. And then you come across the bridge and it's just like, oh, pagoda. I think that would be super cool. I definitely should have got money to fund this thing while I was up at Town Hall. Nice. Okay, I think I'll come back to this little corner. Let me just flesh out what I have in mind, and then I'll call it good for right now. Okay, that's fine. That is totally fine. So that was like, what, 228? Let me go back to the town hall and get that muns. And then once we come back, we're going to put down the walkway. That's definitely the next thing we should do. The walkway, all the walkways on my island so far are made of the light dirt, so I'm gonna do dark dirt for this one. Withdraw. At least money is not an issue with this project. I'm glad about that. I should probably... Can I? I think I can. Nope. Okay. Take my money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to time travel right now so I can just get this built, because that will matter for where I put down some of this dark dirt path. However, I will really quick put down a few tiles of dark dirt path here. Okay. Just so that doesn't become an issue once I put the incline in. So let's save. Time travel and do all that fun stuff. So Reese, with your island, do you have any projects coming up? What's up, Hopper? And the 30th. Goodness, this month has, well, has it flown by? I don't even know. It's one of those weird things where time is so... Oh, system update. Let's start software. Not gonna worry about that until after. Wonder what that adds. A weird hedge maze popped up. Hedge mazes don't just pop up. Sounds like you put it there. In what way is it blocked off, though? The garden gnomes have been acting weird. I don't like the sound of that. I really don't like it. If the gnomes just move around randomly, that would be really freaky. No news. That's news. Oh, that's right. They're getting in. They're getting prepared for May. I'll just be happy when I can. There's just so many new fish and stuff to catch. Strange things are happening. That's kind of exciting, though. That'd be fun to live on an island where just something weird happens all the time. Gulliver, thank you. Nook mileage. I was gonna give this to somebody. And red. What did Gulliver give me? Let's see. Do I already have a katana? I don't think so. I think this is my first katana. It's pretty cool. And that's right, I got a snack machine. And then I ordered a Rosetta Stone. And I don't know in what way this one's fake. Maybe the fact that it's blue or something. I don't know. Let's go put that Rosetta Stone out in my statue garden really quick. Could definitely go right there. Perfect. Let me sit in the camera a little better. Wisp is here, but I'm gonna ignore you. Wisp has not given me... Well, maybe I should have just talked to him and I can catch his little things. Oh, the real one's black. Okay. The sculptures usually always have something like super obvious that's different about them. Okay, Wisp, what you got today? You've only given me garbage in the past, but I know you have a chance of getting something good. So, you know how paintings can come in different fake versions? I wonder if this is the same thing with the Rosetta Stone. Because mine's blue. It's like, you know, bright blue. Hey, there's one. Let's go order the incline while I'm thinking about it. Managing these inclines has been a little stressful. I had to totally redesign how my museum layout is because of it. What's up, Carmen? She's a good bun. Yeah, so there are different versions. So for example, the girl with the pearl earring, sometimes her earring is a star, sometimes it's a black pearl, and sometimes it's a black pearl star. Sometimes her eyes are closed. Like, people are finding more than one variation. It's really weird. So we know things to look out as far as the fake one goes, but we don't know how far the fakes go, you know? So that's what I suspect for the statues, is that there's different kinds of fakes. So with my Rosetta Stone, maybe it's just a blue one. Bridges inclines. Give me an incline. Let's think. I like the natural ones the most. It fits the aesthetic of my town the best. So I think I'll stick with that one. It is cool. They put a ton of work into this game. It's gonna cost 100K, so we can quickly get that. What's up, Pashmina? Carmen, are you gonna sing? Nope, she's gonna jazzercise. Hey, there's another one. It's nice that I'm able to get these passively instead of looking around for... Sometimes it's upwards of 20 minutes of just straight looking for these things. Yeah, I could definitely imagine that there's just so much about these art pieces we don't know yet. Here we go. Yes, please. Let me imagine it, just cuz. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of cool that they have read that he's a random spawn, just because it's like it slows down people's process of getting all the things for the museum, so it makes those things still a mystery and makes them exciting. I think that's fun, and it's good that Nintendo did that. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have like an in-between here. So this path is gonna come down here and then gonna loop up. I don't want this to just be a simple path that just goes straight through everything. Okay. Gonna put some decorations there. This is probably just gonna be not a 2-lane path, because that would be too much. Can I do this? I can. Sweet. Okay. That opens up a lot. Nope. It sucks that I have to make like these, you know, jagged zigzag motions with the path, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, actually, I wanted this right next to the water. That'd be nice. And I can always change this path as I see fit. Probably add a little bush here. That would be nice. I need to go get my bushes. Okay, so as I said before, there's going to be like a little, maybe a little hangout area over here. So I need to see how close. Yeah, having one space there is fine. Okay. Let's lay down some dirt here while I don't need one right there. While I'm thinking about it. And then there we go. Ah, shoot. I have all this down here that I need to do. Maybe I'll make this a different little area. I just don't know what I can put in this tiny space. Let's see. Nope. Come on. Just put it where I want you to. There you go. That looks better. Okay, so this will be something. I'll figure it out as I go. Is that a pink? No. Or a green, I guess is what I meant. What I like is that you can put paths down right up until the bridge. You can also do that with people's houses. I've got some houses over there that the dirt goes underneath their front steps. This might be, yeah, a little too far out. Okay, let's see. There. I just had the thought, I want trees here to help block the line of sight to everything going on up here. So I need to put an extra space there so that I can put trees. Nope, Wisp, go away. Thank you. I appreciate the encouragement. Because you're a scaredy cat. Okay, the path around is complete. I'm gonna plant some bamboo now. Because I've got 6 stalks that are ready to go. Let's do it every, like, 2. I'll probably put a Zen fence back there. Or I could put some hedging as well. Let's just do 4 bamboo here. Because it's all a part of, like, if people are back here, then that's what they see, is the 4 bamboo. I can put the bamboo elsewhere. For example, let's put one right here. Not there, it's closer. If it can go here. Probably not. Nope, okay. It can definitely go here. And then I know I can put as much bamboo down as I want, but I'm just trying to think of what I can do for now. Look at this view. It's very good. And then I need to put down some pine trees, which means that I need to go buy some pine trees. I think I have a good amount of pine trees in my house, so let's go back there and see. And while I'm there, I also need to get some azalea bushes. And then of the flowers that exist in the game, I don't know, excuse me, any that are like explicitly Japanese. I just don't know what to put in that garden, if anything. Nope. Yeah, I've got some cedar saplings. I'll buy more later. Let's see, so I need... Azaleas are definitely Japanese. The pink starts and the white. Cool. Of these ones, could be windflower, potentially. Got plenty of those already, though. I'm gonna go ahead and try and make some Zen fencing and see what that looks like. I'll need a lot of it anyway, but I'll just see if it's even a thing. What do I need? Clay? Okay. Got plenty of that. And we'll see if it's also an issue. I forgot that I wanted to make the waterfall up top just one water wide, so that I could, if I put fencing up next to the cliff, the fencing could hide as much as possible. But we'll see how much the 2 wide waterfall hides. So I'll just make a stack of this for now. Oh, I got 60 in my pockets. Never mind. Okay, let me get a few more things from storage while I'm here and thinking about it. Since I deconstructed my last Zen garden, there's still some stuff. Like these paper lanterns are... I'll hold off on those. You can customize them to look really cool. Not cypress. Yeah, stuff like this. And then I'm going to customize these two to actually look old. Because Japanese love the look of antiquity by making things look old with moss and stuff. Paper lantern, pond stone, stone tablet. Okay, so I can't do that with tall garden stone, but I can make this look old. Yep. I do still need this, and I do still need to customize it so that it looks old as well. I don't expect to make the entire garden tonight, just like anything else I've made in this game. It takes time for me. Green bamboo, dried bamboo. I think that looks fine by itself. Sure. You can customize the katana? What? Ooh. That's super cool. That is fantastic. Paper lantern. Did I already customize the pond stone? Yeah, it says mossy as it can be. Okay. While I'm here, let me quickly craft some other stones and customize them. Got lots of pond stones I can definitely make. Like this one. Not gonna worry about like a simple well or anything. I do need these. How much do they require? Let's go ahead and craft a couple of these. I'll get the stone dogs later, but lanterns are definitely very much part of the aesthetic. I don't know where I'm going to fit the stone dogs, honestly. Probably at the entrance. But that's kind of predictable, so we'll see. Can I make these look mossy too? Oh, I sure as heck can. That is fantastic. What is this? Garden rock? Now, tall lanterns, you would think they would be like coupled with each other, like one on each side of the path, but I'm not going to do that. And that's not how they would be arranged in real life. It's tempting, but it shouldn't be done. So I've got these pine saplings. I need bamboo shoots. And I need more pine saplings. Hey, thanks for coming by, Reese. I really appreciate it. It was fun talking with you. Hey, there's another one. Nope. 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 Thank you. It's 8:40. Okay. There's the other one. Yeah, I'll definitely send pictures and everything. Like I said, I probably won't finish it tonight, but I'll keep poking at it over the next day or so. I went on a walk earlier today and I saw a woodpecker. That was fun. It's the first time I've been on a walk in ages. I've been cooped up inside doing homework and playing this game. But I went outside and played some Pokemon Go. Caught a ton of stuff that I haven't caught yet because I haven't played the game since Sword and Shield came out. So it was nice to do that. I feel like I've definitely been suffering from like some muscular atrophy just from sitting inside in the same chair and at the same desk all day. Take your stuff. Leave my area. It's always the wallpaper that is just, it's the most worthless stuff. But if he actually tells you he's going to give you an item, although that wallpaper sounded pretty good. Red Delicate Blooms wall. Maybe that is a more rare one and I just don't know. I'm ignorant. Okay, let's see how this fencing looks back here. Thankfully, you can build fencing as close to, oh, you're a big boy, plants as possible. You can just do it one square away. Snapping turtle, go. It was a tire. I wonder if I can actually... Hey, I can. That's cool. No, I shouldn't have put this bamboo in yet. Gosh dang it. I'll have to change that later. Okay. It's honestly not bad. As long as I can just fill this place with foliage, it feels enclosed. Feels pretty good. And then I want to put more fence down, like along here. That's gonna be difficult. But I can at least put it on this side to separate from the campsite. Oh, thanks, Dr. Fate. Lots of terraforming. That's for dang sure. Okay. I don't know how much I like these little chopped up bits of wall, but can I bury a chute here and just like call it good? Okay. So somebody in my Discord server keeps saying they can't plant bamboo because it's like out of season and it doesn't even give them the option. I just planted a bamboo shoot on stream and we're gonna see if it grows, because apparently that's another issue, is that it doesn't grow. And if it grows, then I have no idea what that person is talking about, because there it is growing. We'll see what happens. A pine tree could go here, because that'll look like it's a part of the campground. Pine trees are very popular in Japanese gardens. There's one. We'll put another one, not there. Right there. Nope. Plant you. The reason coniferous trees are so popular in Japanese gardens is they represent like longevity, since they stay the same all year round. So that's why they're chosen. Should I put it here or here? I feel like I should put it there. Actually, no, that would make a direct line. Okay. And that's lame. Plus, it would make the path more visible going this way. Okay. I feel like a bamboo shoot needs to go here. And I'll time travel a tiny bit just to make sure that these all are growing in fine, that we don't have any stragglers or anything. Let's put, oh, what should we put here? Probably a cedar sapling. And then I want to put a lantern. Like right there? I think that works. That's nice. Just turn it off and on. So we cross the bridge. There's all this stuff. Where should this next lantern go is the question. This is a pretty good spot. Let's bring it back. And let's put... I feel like another lantern should go over here. Well, not yet. I think I want to actually put a bench here with the deer scare. Let's get the deer scare out here just so I can remember that I want it there. Poof. Deer scare. Nice. There are people screaming at their pets outside my window. That's nice. We'll put you right there. Let's plant an azalea bush right here. Let's get some white ones. And then let's put a pink one right here. And we'll put another pink one right there. And this all looks so elementary with just these little sprouts everywhere. Another white one here. I feel like pine tree here. Thankfully, because Animal Crossing is awesome, I can just replant all these when I want. Let's put a bush here. Let's do pink. Did I get stuck? Okay. At least I have this way to get out. I need to make a line of something here. Let's see. I need a cedar sapling there. And then another one here. Yeah. So it feels like this whole place is separated. Let's put a white azalea here and a pink one here. I can't wait for all this to grow in. It's going to look so much better than what I'm just spouting out right now. We're going to put a cedar sapling there. You look naked by yourself there. Okay, I need to fix this now. If I want these to work for me, then I'm going to have to fill this in really quick, put these down, and then fill this back up. Build the fence. Build the fence there, and then we'll put a couple of bushes right here. Okay, time to get this filled back up. Perfect, okay. So, we need an azalea here. Is that where I wanted you? I think that's the best way I can do that. And let's do a pink one here, just for a little variety. I feel like I need another cedar over here. Not there. Maybe. The problem is I don't want the cedar to be blocking the view of this path. So let's plant that. I need to plant more bamboo. That's where I'm at right now. So let's do that. I don't want the bamboo right there because then it will be blocking blocking stuff. So let's plant one right there. And I haven't given any attention to up here, so let's think about this. I need some more cedar. I wonder, nope, a cedar won't go there. I can probably put one right there. I want a lot more cedar saplings than bamboo, because I think bamboo is just like obvious as far as what should be in a Japanese garden. Oh, bamboo. It makes perfect sense, you know. Let's put down a white azalea there and a pink one here. I'm eventually going to put down rocks as well. It's not just going to be plants. And then I also need to actually dig these up, put down fencing, and then bury them back in there. Do I have enough room? Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's go eat some fruit really quick so I can do that. Did I pay you? I think I did. And then if we just time travel like 2 times, that'll already look a lot more developed than it currently is. Where am I going? I need peaches to eat. Okay. And if you're just joining us, I'm making a Japanese garden. I started my stream with an island tour. The VOD will be saved, as well as I'm streaming on YouTube, so that's going to be saved on my YouTube channel as well, if you want to go back and look at the island tour. I'm very proud of the stuff that I've made so far on the island. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. Probably too much fun. Probably have been spending too much time in this game, and far less time actually doing the things I should be doing in my life, but I feel like this has enhanced my artistic skill at least a little bit. This is the first area that I've made for my island that's not totally like just encompassed into one small area. Like this area takes some traveling through in order to get the full experience of it, you know. Okay. So let's dig these guys up so we can get... I don't know why I ate 6 of them, because I only needed 4. Finish this fencing. And I honestly don't know what I'm going to be putting between all this bamboo. Because I could definitely put more bushes. But other than bushes, I don't want to just do like bamboo, bush, bush, bamboo, bush. That's boring. Let's see, was it? And 1, 2. Okay. That's 3, isn't it? Dang it. Nope, that's just 1. Okay. So my inspiration for this is, I had a Zen garden, which was just a dinky little thing, and it just felt like it wasn't disconnected enough. It wasn't natural enough. And then I also had a festival area which took up the space that used to be up here, but even that felt a little boring. So I wanted some place where people could come and explore and look around. And I feel like I'm accomplishing that with this. Let's put a bush here. There we go. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and put one of my rocks here. Not tall lantern. Mossy garden rock? Let's try that. It's not bad. I can do it. And then over here is gonna be, let's do my tall garden rock. I can't customize this one, unfortunately. Thought that was kind of lame. Although, okay, I'm actually not going to put that there. Let's put the pond rock there. Should it go here even? So, I've been doing a lot of research on Japanese gardens just in general, and this tall garden rock needs to actually not be near the water because it's not very smooth. It should be more like over here, you know, because it's a more mountainous kind of thing. So if I actually put it there, that's better. It's definitely better. And then I can put my smooth pond stone here. That's pretty good. And I still have one whole lantern I need to put down. Still trying to think of where it would go. Let's put a bush. Let's do a pink one. Right there. So that's where a deer scare goes. Maybe the lantern would just work best up here, honestly. Let's put it up close. Right there. Okay. And let's put another bush, a white one, right here. Nice. Okay. Maybe I'll put down some more Zen fencing on this end. I might replace this, but we'll see how it looks for now. Not there. I need that to be accessible. I have this thing on my island where it's it might not look it, but I've got access to just about every corner of my island. From like nothing's blocked off by fences or anything. But there's like the illusion like this where it's blocked off. But I don't like the feeling of something being cut off or being trapped. Mobility is #1 priority for my island. I don't know if it's sacrilege to like be fishing out of an actual Japanese Zen garden. It kind of feels like it is, but I don't know if it is. What other items do I have, honestly? Got the stone tablet. I could probably put that over here, unless it's double wide. I can put it there. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if it fits, though. I want to put a bush there or something. So let's put down my last few ones of these. Let's do a pink one there. And then a white one there. Cool. What was I just messing with? The stone tablet, that's right. Honestly, it could probably work best over here, now that I'm thinking about it. Trying to think of what else I could put over here, but honestly, at this point, I think this is fine. Let's make some extra dirt path in front of this guy. Not that far, though. Just have it kind of... Okay, that's fine. I feel like something needs to be here. Maybe it's another bush. Or don't I have another pond stone? I feel like I should make... Oh, garden rock. What's this? I forget what this looks like. Oh, this thing. Okay. Didn't I make you mossy? I thought I made you mossy. I need another... Let's see. Maybe a mossy rock is better over here. I like that there for sure. Let's see if I can rotate it. Nope. Okay. Let's do it. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, things are coming along. This is actually going a lot smoother than I anticipated it to. It feels like there's just enough space to work with what I had in mind. So that's nice. I should probably make like a log bench. It's probably the most natural thing to do. What kind of benches can I make? I can't make a wood block bench because I can't make that look dark. The only wood block benches that are available that I can customize are like colorful, and those don't look good at all. Not in the iron bench, that doesn't fit the motif. So there's this log bench. And maybe I'm just missing some recipes for something that would actually work. There's also this garden bench, but I feel like there's something better. If I had a bamboo bench, actually, oh man, that would be perfect. Let me ask my Discord really quick and see if anybody has an extra bamboo bench. Or can at least make me a bamboo bench. And while I wait for a response to that, I'm going to go to the store and get some customization kits. Because if I'm going to buy these bamboo benches, then I need to recolor them for dang sure. Customization kits, that's what I came here for. I hate that you can't just buy stacks of these. I would gladly pay 30,000. Oh, I don't have enough money. That's an issue. Well, I'm only gonna make like 2 or 3 benches, so that should be enough anyway. I got my katana, paper lantern is whatever, garden rock. I need to make more of those. The nice thing about all these rocks is that they can appear to be different rocks if you rotate them differently. Just gotta be smart about it. I had the thought earlier today, if Bob Ross had this game, I would watch his streams 24/7. He would be very good with building in this game. Let's craft some pond stones. So I need to make another, oh, gosh dang it. Let's make another one of those and another moss rock. Although I think I need weeds for the moss rock. Okay. Another one of these. And one of these. If nobody from my Discord group responds, then I'll probably just make the benches at another time. It's no biggie. I'm getting the plants and the stones in, and those are the biggest parts of the garden in the first place. I feel like I should put a bush there. Oh, I didn't customize it. It's okay. There's a customization or a DIY bench over here. The question is if I can even get down to it. There we go. Need to make these garden rocks mossy. I can't. Why? Of the things that they could have done to make customizable, those are like two huge things I would imagine. Okay, so mossy rock stays there. Garden rock is gonna go here. Not exactly where I wanted it. I think that's as close as I can get it though. Let's put another mossy rock here at the entrance. I might need to put down some Zen fencing here. Ugh. I'm afraid that the amount of Zen fencing that I'm using detracts from the nature of the garden itself. I'm really hoping that's not the case. Bush there, and I think another bush here, and I'm out of azaleas. I've got one of each still in my storage, so maybe I'll just have to buy those at a later date. Maybe a rock there. That's not bad. I need to put some more bamboo down. That's another thing I'm missing. We've got bamboo there and there. Do I have anything on the other side of here? Nope. I think that's fine. There we go. Let's do another bamboo around here somewhere. Maybe... That doesn't work. Nope. I wish I could put one on top of this area, but that's too high to put anything on top of. So this is where the bench is gonna go. This is where the tiger beetle goes. He's not having a good time. Oh well. Maybe I should actually back up the deer scare here and then put this rock more over here. So that way it gives the bench a little more breathing room. Let's also put down more path. At least I'm super duper hoping that a bench fits in there. It would suck if it didn't. Oh, here's a spot for potential bamboo. Maybe. The nice thing about bamboo is you can see through it. What I'm mostly worried about is line of sight with the path. But if you can see through the bamboo, it should be fine. Oh man, a couple bushes would go really well right here too. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I'll wait until Leaf comes back and I'll buy more from him. Okay. Rocks, plants. I think that's all I can do for right now before I time travel. I've got these cool little paper lanterns, but I don't think they have a spot here in this garden. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this goes. Time travel time. I'm going to close my window. Ugh. Let's hope and see how this all comes around. And if Red is around, I'm definitely going to buy from him. Let's bring it down a few notches. 1, the music's better at 5. And 2, I want to see how this looks in the daylight. Is there a Switch update I'm not sure about? April... What's today? The 29th? Yeah. Stability improvements and a bug fix. Yeah, so I can wait. Oh, it fixes a Pro Controller issue. Oh, okay. Sometimes causing incorrect. Interesting. Okay. It's just stuff to do with the Pro Controller and a couple issues it could have. And I'm using a Pro Controller, but it shouldn't be affecting me right now. And it's Animal Crossing. Like, I'm not playing Splatoon or Smash, so I can afford the controller to be a little buggy for a little bit. Red? Dang it. Okay. Why are cherry blossoms back? Who brought cherry blossoms back? What's happening? I'm on April 1st. I made a mistake. Oh no, I made a huge mistake actually. Let's just close that. Shoot. I didn't want this to happen. Hopefully it didn't save. Because, I don't want my animals to think, oh, you were gone forever. I'm not worried about them moving out because I have their amiibo, but still, it's unnecessary and it sucks. And weeds. I don't want weeds. Do I have my... Yes, I do. My toes are cold. Slipper time. Come on, game. Alright, well, I guess I'd put this on myself. I could use some more weeds, at least. Oh gosh. I was just hoping nobody would, like, move out. But now I gotta go around to everybody and say, hey, I'm back after a month of being gone. There's my bedhead. So I know that there are certain people that, like, they want bedhead. I don't know how to keep it. Oh gosh. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. Maybe. Maybe this bursted my garden into the future so hard. Yep. No, goodness, look at it. It's here. I might move this bamboo. That's a little too much for me. So we just shotgunned ourselves into the future. Oh, I like that a lot. I love how the sun hits that stone tablet. I forgot that chutes were a thing. Okay, nothing there, thankfully. I also have to be careful, be mindful of just like, if the tree is blocking the view, then it doesn't matter where things are. So like, I wanted beforehand a couple of bushes here, but like it doesn't matter anymore because these pine trees are blocking the way. I can't see the deer scare at all. So let's go ahead and move this. It doesn't look like it would get in the way of the bench. Maybe, hopefully. I should just craft a bench just to make sure that it's not in the way. But that's nice. I like that. I do need like a flower or something here. I don't know what to put there yet. Well, this was a happy little accident, if there ever was one. I do need something making more of a wall here. Water skaters! Oh, because it's May. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I should be patient. I'll wait for that. Pond skaters, that's what they're called, not water skaters. Let's start construction. Maybe I'll put a lion dog there. Better. Okay. Let's move this up just a little bit. Go away. Oh, he doesn't get scared. He is confident, and also he's... I think they're flightless, so they can't really move at all anyway. Wow, this really sprung up. Now, things I need to improve. I do kind of want to swap where these cedar trees are. Or at least maybe I'll move this one to the center. I'm just worried that it would look corny that they're aligned. We'll see how I can work that out. Ugh, look at all these weeds. Look at this mess. I'm sorry, everybody. I brought this on us. What do you want? May Day is coming. I know. Oh, the April fishing tourney. Goodness. Okay. Let's see. That fishing tourney was super fun. I believe there should be a VOD of that. Or it might have been too late. It was a couple weeks ago. And unfortunately, my YouTube account was broken that day for some reason, so it wasn't recorded. There it is. Nice. There's apparently two kinds of sand castles. You can get like a normal sand one and a dark sand one. Let's see what this one is. That's the normal one. That's fine. Now let's, come on. There you go. I'm curious what this looks like from down here. So there's waterfalls, And you see all that up there. Oh goodness, that's kind of imposing, isn't it? It's just like wall and a bunch of trees. But from down here you can't see anything, and that's the goal. And then from over here, all you get is a bunch of Zen wall and some bushes, some cedars. Cool, okay. The illusion has been kept. Get out of my town. Is Leaf here or anything? Because if I could buy more azaleas, that'd be nice. Nope. Flick's here though. I could actually definitely sell some stuff to him. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Oh no. What is this gross? Ugh. I did this to myself. What did Red give me? Did he give me anything? Did I get anything from Red? I'm going crazy. Okay. I think I have like 1 or 2 tarantulas. Not much. But, oh gosh. Okay, I can finally show on stream what a cockroach looks like when you kill it. It's really sad. It just poofs into smoke. I got too much in the way of that, but it's awful. I hate it. Okay, let's see. I came here for... I'm very forgetful. Oh, did Gulliver... No, he gave me the katanas. Gulliver's fine. Bugs. 2 tarantulas. And some moths, but I'm going to hold on to the moths. I also need, I want him to make me a Agrias butterfly model. There we go. Just really quick while he's here. And then I need to catch 1 more Atlas moth before he can make me a model of those. What's up, Jay? Villagers give me too many clothes. I'm gonna sell this. Thank you, Jay. What's up, Flick? Make me a lovely Agrias model. And then I've got a bird wing that I can show him next. And I'm also collecting Madagascan sunset moths. That would be another fun one to have. Nice. I'll buy it. I mean, you'll buy it. Okay. I need fruit to put in my face so that I can move things around. Oh gosh. I didn't destroy my island, but I almost did. With all these weeds everywhere. Goodness. 6 should be fine. Oh, there's my good boy Drift. I love his eyes and his face. He's good. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to everybody. Shoot. Let them know I'm still alive. Ooh, 5 times. What is this? Send gratitude with flowers. Maybe at some point. Maybe I can send someone a golden rose. I'm really glad that those lily of the valleys are invincible. Makes them worth having around. I guess I am kind of glad that the weeds erupt in small clusters rather than them just being scattered everywhere on your island. And I got golden casket. Ooh, I haven't learned that one yet. I've got a lot of golden stuff, but definitely not the gold to make it. Is Hopper home? No. Is Lily home? That's what I care about most, is Lily. Nope, she's out and about. So, no one that I talked to had seen a blue Rosetta Stone. Apparently they only come in gray and black from what people are reporting online. But the blue one's new, and I think that's really cool. Just putting out the fact that I'm closing up on making my island for sure, or not my island, my garden. It's almost there. I just need to move some trees around, and then I think it'll be good. I need more azaleas. Wow, look at all these bushes. They look great. I definitely need more azaleas, but I'm not gonna get them right now because Leaf's not around. So I think this is fine. These are fine. I need to put something here, but I'm not sure just what yet. Okay, this cedar tree needed to move for sure. Just so I could see things better. Oh, now I can't see that bush at all, so I gotta move it. Let's see, where are you? There we go. Nice. Okay. Maybe remove one of these cedars. Yeah. It's just the path is getting so hidden that you can't really see that you're supposed to come down here. You think you're just gonna cut across to the bridge. So with this gun, that's a little more open. And I can put maybe like a lion dog down here or something. And maybe I can relocate this tree somewhere else. Like, this isn't bad. Or maybe a bamboo could go here. Let's do a bamboo. I think I'm maxed out on how many trees I can actually put in this garden. But it's definitely a good amount for what it is. I just need more bushes at this point. That's what it all comes down to. More azaleas. And maybe once fall comes around, I can start putting pine bonsais in, because those will look fantastic in here. I still need to figure out what to put in here. But I think, honestly, for right now, this is the closest I'm going to get, and it looks dang good. I'm very pleased with this. Maybe... I wonder... No, like I said before, I want everything on my island to be accessible, so I'm just going to keep that there. All the way up there. Okay. Something between here so people can't just shortcut to get to the bridge. Let's go back and make a few lion dogs. And maybe a couple more stones and see where that gets us. Ugh, this is going to deplete so much stone out of my inventory. But oh well, if I'm not going to use it for anything else, then might as well use it now. Do I have... Yeah, they're there. Okay. Let us craft a couple of stone dogs. These good boys. He's got like 2 of them. I already forget where I said I was going to put them, but I'll figure it out. Such is my brain. Okay, and there are these rocks. Tall garden rock takes so much. How many mossy rocks do I have? How many garden rocks do I have? So there's that one. Okay, let's make another one of these boys. My only concern at this point is I might be overdoing it, and so if I just need to remove items from my garden, then that's not terrible. Maybe remove a couple trees between the ponds and the path. Because that definitely seems to be a huge thing where it's like there's the pond, there's the bodies of water in a Japanese garden, but there's nothing tall that's immediately between you and the path, probably so that you can just see everything. Oh crap, I think I just trapped myself. Okay. Put you over here. That's a little too obvious, you know? Okay. So that forces people, they can't come through. They can come through there, but honestly, that's whatever. They'll want to follow the path anyway. People come up here. I really like how this area turned out. That's about as perfect as I can ask for. Stone dogs. I've got 2. I can put 1. Let's actually move this thing. Let's put a stone dog there. I need to customize them. Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure you can get a mossy variant of the stone dog. And I want that. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Of the flowers that are in the game, I need to look at mums specifically, because if mums are very Japanese, because I can't imagine all the other ones being very Japanese except for maybe lilies, I don't know. If mums are super Japanese, then I want to make several green ones and plant them in here. Not have like a ton of bright colors pop, just A few simple green ones that can blend in with things, but it gives it more texture, you know? So I wanted a lion dog here. Yeah. That might be a little too close to the lantern, but I'll have it there for now and we'll see how that goes. And then I wanted another lion dog. Where was it? It was like up here somewheres. Hello, Mr. Waterbug. Actually, I don't think I have... I haven't seen a water bug for a long time. I don't even know what kind of water bug that is, honestly. That's not the giant water beetles. It's a different one. It's like, oh, that's like a Roman... like a boat rowing bug, if I remember correctly. I used to read a ton of books on them. Or on bugs in general, back in middle school. It was a little hobby of mine. See, that lantern's there. Maybe I'll just put it back here, honestly. I think that's fine. I'll do more research into exactly what role stone lion dogs play, just so I can get a placing on them as well as lanterns. I just want it to feel authentic rather than forced in there just because it's Asian, you know? Heck, lion dogs might not even be a thing in Japanese gardens. Mossy garden rock, and... okay. I could definitely put another rock somewhere. Speaking of, let's actually swap this stone out for a garden rock. For the mossy one. I know I'm just putting... well, no. That means that there's a mossy garden rock on each side. Okay. Keep that there. Maybe this rock can go on this side. Like right here. It's perfect. It's nice smooth stone. Kind of. It's a little jagged. But the fact that it's so mossy means that it's by a humid area. So there. That's my way of saying that it works. So if I could put a little plant there, that'd be nice. Okay, I think I'm done with this, honestly. Look at this. That is dang sexy. As sexy as Japanese gardens can be. I can still fish. Can't see the fish, but I can still fish. What is this water beetle? I want to catch him, but I need to wait until May. Which is like in 2 days. Come here. Cherry salmon, nice. I do like how this qualifies as a river, because I definitely need more cliff rivers. So this is going to be a very nice big fishing spot for me, personally. Can I still fish over here? Yes, I can. And I can just hop. I don't want to hop, though, because that'll scare the fish away. But it's doable. So there's this right here. I think I'm going to actually put some fencing up. Otherwise, it's just a ledge. Shoot. I need to dig this thing up first. Maybe I'll have to move that bush too, which is fine. I've got lots of places that that bush could be, so. Okay, let's see. Bring it just up there. Maybe I'll pull this dog back. Can I even plant the bush here? No, that would just give me the same problem that I am replacing the bush with anyway. Let's put you back in the ground. Poof, okay. Oh, I could put something cool down here. Do I have anything else? Sandcastle, katana. I don't, but I could definitely put something down here. And bush. I wanted a bush like up here, right? This is definitely a place I can put it. There might be a better place though. Honestly, I don't hate right here. Oh, that's not what I meant. That's pretty good. It does block some fishing, but whatever. If this tree were farther down, that would be ideal. Let's shift you. Nope. Yeah, that makes it feel a lot more open. Okay, so there's this that leads over to the bench. I come over here. We will figure out a spot for you yet. Alright, Beetle, you're tempting me. There's... Oh, I've messed up, though. Unless... Does he get scared? I wonder if I just scared him away. Nope, there he is. Come back. I love your little legs. There he is. A diving beetle. Okay, that's a lot more simple of a name than I thought it would be. I want to replace... I don't want the dog there. Let's replace this with the dog. And like I said, I'll research what the dog is later, but I feel like it works better there. Yeah, that stone works well there. The bushes back here were a good idea. I need one more bush just like right in here. So I got 2 lanterns and they're both there. Maybe another lantern right here. That's actually not bad. I don't hate it. Definitely don't hate it. Then if I could put like a bush or a plant there, that'd be nice. Or a snack machine. Perfection. It's brilliant. Well, once this thing grows in, it's going to look a lot better. Sweet. Well, I am very pleased with that. That turned out fantastic. And I'm excited to invite people over and have them check that out. So I think I'm going to cut the stream here. It's been 2.5 hours, and in that 2.5 hours I made this. Not bad. Not bad at all. Thanks to those that did pop into my stream. I'm pretty sure the VOD can be seen on YouTube later. Hold on, let me double check that that is happening at the moment. Shoot. Okay, I'll look into that later. If anything, I'll post the VOD to my YouTube and call it good. But thanks to those that jumped in. It was fun. And I'm glad that I made this in-game work of art. So I'll try and stream more, especially school is ending tomorrow is my last final. So after that I'm gonna finish my Pokemon Nuzlocke finally. And then I'm gonna try and play more games with friends. Since we're all gonna be kind of enjoying the summer together. So be on the lookout for that. Just more streams in general. So catch you guys later. Leave me a follow if you haven't already. If you'd like to. You don't have to, but just if you want to. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.